lizard, 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 lizard. Lizard.
Care of me until I get back.
Hello. Hello. Can you hear me now? There he is. Hello, hello. I'm gonna do it again now. Brian, thank you for redeeming first, and for the lizard, and Lucy, thank you for redeeming second. And as I was saying, I'm a mirror. You're the cutie one. You, the cutie. Apparently, OBS disconnected a little bit. You can raise your mic a tad bit. Gotcha. Okay. The gain in the microphone was set to very low. How's this? How's this? Is it better? Is it better now? But like I said, OBS kind of disconnected my mic just now, so let me know if you can hear me. Better? Perfect. But yeah, welcome in everyone. I am back. I do want to get some followers, recognition for the off-stream follow. I was out today. I was snapping the whole day. I woke up at 4 and had to go to work. And I was there till basically 1. It was so annoying. But I'm back. And today we're planning on doing some little low vibes, chill, wuwa catch up. I am severely um severely behind on wuwa, as Brian can attest. So let me open up the game then. But as I load up the game, let me say a thank you, Little Miss Lively, for the off-stream follow of yesterday. Let me go ahead and replay this. Thank you again for the off-stream follow. Where is it? There it is. And then Lone Otaku 24. Thank you for the off-stream follow as well. I'll size it just a little bit off. Put it right there. How's Spotify? Is it good? Is it a little volume enough? A little quiet? Okay, perfect. That's what I want it to be. So everything is all good as it is. Gonna put that smaller. And we should be good to go. Game, where you at? There you are. Depending on how VTube Studio behaves and everything, I might have to turn off Spotify. Zanny. Okay, so where did we leave off? Hmm. Today's oh, I'm not gonna do that. Refreshes in 2 days. Okay. So enough for 2. 1. Okay. Morning, I decided we're not going through. We were able to get the gauntlet for, I know, my bunny girl version here. I really liked her story. I liked it. Oh, sleepy baby. Yeah. Today was a very sleepy. Very sleepy. I'm mostly just in a very calm, low energy, chill mood right now. Where did we leave off? Because I know. Tell me when I make you yawn when I'm yawning. I know I have that effect on people. Let's see. We should be going to this one, right? Dawn breaks on dark tides. That's the newest one for me. Brian. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Much longer too with luck around that. Okay. Even though I should have just done that. Okay.
Long time no see, Raguna.
I think I might actually. We'll do the autoplay. And get rid of this right
Smell
now.
that sweet old margaritas restaurant. Come on, let's go stuff our faces already.
Let's take care of important matters first. You'll eat well soon. I promise.
Yeah, I know. We're here to find Cardathea.
Why is my mic so
I still can't
sensitive?
believe Tethys couldn't unlock the Sentinel's relic we found in Septimon.
Should
At
not
least
be
now
this
we know it's called the
sensitive.
Civilization Capsule. It probably holds key legacy data left behind by the Sentinel.
Like some ancient data recorder, right? But Tethys said to unlock it,
Maybe
we'll
I can
need
do that.
the Leviathan's power. If it's really from the Sentinel, why do we need the Threnodian's power for that?
Maybe because they fused together at some point.
Oh, well, guess that's why we need to find Cardathea. Maybe she'll know a workaround. The Black Shores warned that the waters in Raguna are acting weird again. Gotta be extra careful.
I like the little like cloud above their heads feature. Adds a little nice touch.
And you know, something feels off in the city, too. It's not as cheerful as when we left it.
There's some sorrow in the air.
Since when did you get all poetic?
Amid howling winds, rising storms, and ghosts adrift.
Look, over there! Isn't that Brant and Rachia? Wow, the troop of fools is putting on a show.
Hoist the sails, O humanity! The abyss and the summit have entwined. Your only path now is forward, bold and uncharted.
Should I cosplay as Brant?
You stand on the precipice. Now is the hour to decide your fate, to plant the seed of your highest hope.
I need
Watch it
to
bloom into tomorrow.
look into the guys and see who I can cosplay.
Captain, why do you burn alone in your own
If you do not first become ashes, how will you rebuild? Embrace your fire. Embrace your grief. Go into your solitude. I love those who dare to create, who strive to transcend. For in doing so, their old selves are destroyed. Yes,
To journey onward is perilous. To stand still is perilous. To look back is... Now, I begin to understand what truly makes a hero great. It is to stand before humanity's deepest sorrow and its highest hope.
oh, how I love those whose souls remain rich and vast. Even when wounded, even when the smallest risk could spell doom, they leap without hesitation into the unknown. Should you stand alone, suffering in the endless dark, today, may you hold fast to every last ember of courage and hope!
Well, he does have the boots similar to Wivesley in that style. Oh, I don't think I can pull off the boots quite as good.
Life is but a walking shadow. A poor player who struts and frets his hour upon the stage. And then
Is that
is heard
Christopher?
no more.
Christopher.
It is a tale told by fools, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
I want to say that was Christopher.
Where am I? That was Cristoforo's voice just now.
I knew it.
Is this another one of his illusions?
I
Boon's bronze
fucking
mirror
knew
isn't
it.
responding. Abby? No answer. This isn't like what happened in Septimont. Guess I can only keep moving and find out why.
I forgot to raise the volume for this. Hold on, let me look.
what remains is but a fleeting moment of stolen people. What you see before you is fate itself. And now, with every step you take, you stir the tides into motion. Is it fate that rules over man, or man who commands fate?
I'll be the man who commands
I
fate.
await your answer to take.
I will be the man. Where are we? I'm already lost. Looks cool, but I'm lost.
What is this place? Through me, walk the path of glorious ascension. Through me, enter the city. These tacit discords, why aren't they attacking?
Ah, Ninja. Open the gates of paradise for
Oh. Oh. I'm awake.
You'd better leave. This place isn't leading to any salvation.
Hot.
Leviathan, I will deliver you her death.
She's so hot. Also, hi George. Yo yo yo. You just miss you miss Miss Hottie.
Rover! Rover?
We could try this. Nightmare Awakener.
A lollipop. I think I saw paradise.
Huh, you're finally awake. 1 second I'm fine. The next, my head's spinning. And you're face down on the ground.
I'm fine. What I saw, though,
Sounds like the same thing happening to the people here. From what I've heard, many Raganesi have been having peculiar dreams lately. The details vary, but they all end the same way. The fall of Renacida. And it's not just in Dreamland either. Rover, I'm not sure if you've heard, but there have been strange rumors appearing across Renacida lately. Even in Septimont, folks claim they've seen tacit discords not of this land in the wilds, or the ghosts of their ancestors.
Thanks to all these oddities, the mood in Raguna has gone sour. The troupe performed today because Brant thought a new play to lighten the mood might give the people some hope.
But here's the odd part. Only Renacidans seem to be having these dreams. Visitors are spared. The same should be true of you.
I think we had some dreams.
Well, not Bran or me, but someone in
tacit discords in the stormy sea have been more restless lately. And the siren songs? Well, they've started sounding an awful lot like the Order's hymns. We'll keep gathering intel on our end. Might be worth asking around the city to see who else has been experiencing this. Rinasida's tides don't lie. Watch.
Okay.
What were those tacit discords whispering about? Gates of Paradise. The only harbinger of the dark tide is Fenrico. But he should still be sealing the dark tide. That figure I saw. And Cardathia's murder. I came back to find her, so I should look for her first. She might know what's at the root of all this.
Nice. Okay. Settings. 69. Hold on. That should still be 100. 69. Or should I cosplay as the male Grover? I could kind of pull this off a lot better. Okay, where are we going? Paradise exists because of those grace upon you. Afterlife. Oops. Oh, she's here. Oh, hold on. No. There we go. Excuse me. Oh, I forgot. And then Zany, my girl. Something happened to her. Pulled from memory. Hey, it's like there's two of us. It's like two of us. Hi, Snowy. Oh. Oh. Oop. Hi, Snowy. How are you?
Is that Cantarella up ahead?
Was playing games with friends and need to relax. What games were you playing? You were playing Fortnite?
Rover, what brings you back to the inverted tower so suddenly?
Something's come up. I
Fortnite.
need Cardathia's help to deal with it. Did something unusual happen here?
I've only just arrived. For now, everything appears to be in order. I didn't come because of any
Cantarella
disturbance.
is so hot.
There are matters I too need to discuss with Cartathea.
If only a certain someone, you know, were to dress up like that. Oh, they have me folded. So much. Hey, yo. Yo. Is that Nicole? Who are you referring to?
How could this happen?
Blood for blood. Thank you, Snowy, for
That
redeeming
woman.
Leviathan, I will deliver you her death.
Why does this scene match what I saw in that dreamland? Her tacit mark. Look, it's flickering. Cantarella, she's...
The one on the floor? No, that's
No.
Cantarella.
Something's
No,
wrong.
That's
It's
Cantarella
strange. I
Cardathia.
can't sense any frequency from her, and yet... she is still resonating with something.
A resonator's frequency is usually gone when they die, right? This doesn't make any sense.
There's something even stranger.
Cardathia's sword.
Cardathia had her sword in hand. With her strength, how could she fall to an intruder like that? And it doesn't look like she even tried to resist.
The Sword of Divinity, sealed with a portion of the Sentinel's power. Could what we're seeing be a result of that power of separation being awakened?
There's something even stranger.
How are you, Ziggy? I'm doing good. I woke up from a nap after coming from an 8.5 hour shift, overtime, might I add. And I've been chilling, and then it's gonna be a chill stream. Arknights makes me lose track of time. Is it that good now? Are you that hooked? Are you that hooked on it now, Brian? Tomorrow's gonna be crazier. Ooh, what's going on tomorrow, Snowy? What's happening to you tomorrow? You didn't eat? I did eat. Well, so I had 2 bottles of soda and a Quest protein bar during work. And then before taking my nap, when I got home, that's a gamer meal right here. True. That's my go-to meal for whenever I have to do a closure for work. But I also had a meatball sub from Subway. And then I was watching anime, and I took a little napsy.
The inverted tower itself is a sealed Sonaro. Only the Phasalias know it exists. So how did she find it? And she broke through the stained glass from the outside. Physically. Not by tearing through the Sonaro sphere. But Cardathia has complete control over the tower. There's something even stranger. Spent casings. These traces. Could they be from the Dark Tide?
You had a hot dogs. You made some burrito. Ooh.
Ugh, you bet they are. I'd know
You
that
gotta,
stench
you gotta
anywhere.
post it in the
And I caught the same frequency on that
foodie
freak who
channel.
jumped out earlier.
You need to post it if you have
There's
pictures.
something even
Otherwise,
stranger.
I'll be mad. I'll be mad.
Cantarella,
I need
you never did get to say what brought you here.
Cartathea reached out to me with an urgent matter to discuss. She gave no details, only insisting that I come at once. With the strange phenomena stirring across Raguna, I feared it might be linked
I
to
didn't
the
have any
Dark
pics.
Tide
You should
or
always
Leviathan.
take pics
Was what I saw
so you can share.
really just an illusion? That woman. She was using dark. Whatever the case, we need to find the one who did this. I want answers.
Leave Cartathea to me. I'll bring her back to the Phasalia estate and keep her safe. The rest, I entrust to you.
Look at what I did for tomorrow.
This nose,
Where am I looking?
I could track the Dark
Server?
Tide blindfolded. Let's follow the stench and hunt down this killer.
I'm not seeing anything in the general. Chat. More work? What
That's
kind of
weird.
work?
The trail ends here, but my head's starting to spin again.
It's the Dark Tide's energy messing with you again. You can rest. I'll search the area.
Regular work. But what does it consist of?
Abby? Asleep already.
Unless
That
it's
drowsiness should have worn off by
you
now.
are under NDA, you cannot talk about it.
Another side of... Since leaving the inverted tower of Raguna's sky...
Spear of glory! Pierce through! Slipped away again. By this spear, I vow to protect my allies and crush the hearts
That, my friend,
of the
push down.
evil.
Okay, fine.
Avidius?
We'll just
What
stick
are you
to
doing out here?
regular work.
What any gladiator of Septimont is born to do. Hunting. But you, Your Grace, you vanished without a word. What brings you back in such a hurry? That's a long story.
No. I'm tracking someone else.
Silver hair and violet eyes, cloaked in cursed shadow-lit flame. So you seek the one they call Discord Slayer.
Discord Slayer.
Discord Slayer? Sounds like you know something about her.
No, you cannot yoink
Yes,
Sophie.
she's on my
She's
radar.
mine.
I suspect the recent
I'm
tacit
putting my
Discord
foot
outbreak in
down.
Raguena
She's
City
mine.
is tied to her presence.
Too late? It's not too late. I'm putting my foot down. She's mine.
Your Grace hasn't heard.
No one
It
stole
struck
Sophie.
not long ago. I had gone there in search of the
Nuh-uh.
Quill Bearer.
I
While gathering
always
information,
had
the city
dibs
was
on her.
suddenly overrun.
Always and
To be
forever
precise,
will
they
be.
looked more like spawn of the Dark Tide. The outbreak has since been contained, but the Genesis Nexus was damaged. Without it, common echoes can't be used, and Raguna is no longer secure.
Nuh-uh.
The Montellis and the Order agreed to evacuate all civilians to Alvarado Vault, where private echoes can still be deployed.
I'll take the other chick. What
It's
other
the
chick are
only
you
way to
talking
protect them.
about?
A TD outbreak right after I left. But
The thundering Mephis has fled. The path ahead is safe.
You don't even know.
Thank you for your help, gladiator.
You're just yoinking just to yoink. You don't even know.
Now, about the Discord Slayer you seek. The townsfolk shared some troubling whispers. She may call herself that, but witnesses have seen her alongside swarms of Tacet Discords, leading them like troops into battle.
I yoink Abby. You did
What's more,
yoink
many
Abby.
have confirmed that the unrest
But
across
Abby
Raguena
is sleeping now.
coincides exactly with her appearances. That I even crossed paths with her on the road to Raguena. I sensed a malicious frequency we both know well. The Dark Tide.
Abby, guys, is too much Prince type.
Of course. Even if she didn't cause the outbreak in
He
Raguena City, the
is
connection
a
is
prince,
undeniable.
though, right? Or like a
The Dark
champion.
Tide is Rinasita's ancient enemy. If you're
He
hunting,
does have that prince energy.
allow me to join you and lend my aid.
do you have any leads on her whereabouts?
If I'm correct, the thundering Mephis we encountered is also a Dark Tide creation. We can track it, and from there draw out the Discord Slayer herself.
An anchor stone. You brought that all the way from Septimont?
A habit picked up on the hunt. You're no stranger to its use either, Your Grace. Looks like I'm fortunate to be hunting alongside you again.
The way he's talking, definitely 100% prince type. Exactly. Look at me.
Take note. Enemies ahead. Dark Tide creations. Grant them the oblivion they deserve.
The wicked will face judgment.
Easy. I like that.
What a hollow existence. Who scripted your delusions?
You mentioned you left Tetragon Temple to search for the Quillbearer here in Raguena, right?
I grew weary of waiting. When I heard rumors of his presence in Raguena, I came to find no trace of him yet. But I've learned this much. Here, no verses were ever penned about the Ragunesi know not my name, past, nor the prophecy I once carried. Here, I am a completely blank page. If my former existence
that's right.
was just a fabrication,
Christopher
an idea
pretty
of
much
some
made him as
hero
the
of
prince
heroes crafted
in
to
his writing.
Septimont's expectations, then perhaps here in Raguena I am free to write my own story. Free to this. This matters more than finding him. I will break free from his narrative and become the master of
I
my
can't say
own
that.
destiny.
Your fate is what you want it to be. No one else gets to decide who you are. No one has the right to dismiss your efforts and dreams with some absurd idea of destiny. You'll find your own truth.
You honor me. I hope to prove worthy of that belief. The anchor stone is holding strong. Let's push forward. Our destination is up ahead.
Oh. Why are we stopping?
Is that an entrance to a paradimensional tacit feed? Raguna's geographical records haven't documented this. Do you feel that? That ominous energy? Huh. The anchor... Very well.
That's our best lead.
I stand with you. Whatever...
What happened? Where's Avidius? We crossed inside at the same time. It's the Thundering Waves.
Open the gates.
So you just barrel in without thinking.
That voice. The Discord Slayer. Is this her trap? Another illusion.
Focus. You are in an illusion. It's weaponizing your combat instincts. Steady your resolve. Do not let its whispers sway.
The pain and hallucinations are fading. Is she helping me?
Good. See that cocoon in the center? The Thundering Mephis is just there. That right there is the core of this domain. Destroy it. Then the monster and this illusion will unravel together.
Bad timing.
The wicked will face judgment. Tempest of slashes. Wind rises.
Hopefully this helps.
Tempest of slashes.
One more time.
Annihilation. Waves rise. Judgment strikes. Wind rises. The wicked will face judgment.
Hopefully this helps.
Ha! Annihilation. The wicked will face judgment.
There we go.
It worked. But who are you? And what did you do to Cardathia?
Now is not the time for stories, but I'll tell you this. I'm here to kill the Harbinger of the Dark Tide, to stop a greater calamity.
I can't hear her voice anymore.
Stop calamity, but I don't know about that.
Rover! Are you unharmed?
I'm fine. So it's gone?
The Thundering Mephis was nowhere in sight. But I couldn't see his face clearly, but I heard him call himself Caligula. Caligula was a tyrant feared throughout Septimon's history. Notorious legends say he wielded a vile black resonance energy, and the worst, he didn't fight it. He embraced it, commanded its abominations, bent them to his will. In the end, the people rose against him, but not before he left a curse. I shall become the very
The power to command the dark tides. That Discord Slayer says she's hunting the Harbinger to stop a greater calamity. If that's true, she pulled me from the illusion. If she's the cause of this chaos, this isn't making sense.
Rover, traces of the dark tide's frequency. The anchor stone is useless now. The signal.
Augusta said the dark tide spoke to her when it swallowed her whole. Maybe I can. My telepathic ability should give me a way.
Telepathy? Your grace is versed in many arts. I don't doubt your abilities, but I don't want to see another tragedy like what befell Septimont.
We'll make
We're
the
falling
right choice.
behind. The Discord Slayer knows far more than we do. I'm not letting any lead slip past us.
Oh. So.
I can't see anything. I'm only getting jumbled voices. Focus. I should be able to hear something.
Okay, everybody listen. Don't panic. Take the lift. It will bring you to safety.
The prototype echoes in the depositories. Activate them all.
Those voices. Zani and Carlotta.
Zani,
They're in Everardo Vault. The Darktide creations could be appearing there.
I'm gonna hop off now, but have fun with the story.
It's currently
Okay.
sheltering a large number of civilians.
Let's not waste time. We
But
leave
before
now.
you go, do you know how long this story might take? Is it a 4 to 5 hour? Or longer? It's gonna take a while. There's 2 parts. Okay. Okay, then I'll try to keep a good pace then. I'll try to have a good pace because I know I've been
Zani,
slacking.
status of the
in,
evacuation.
80% of Raguna's residents have been relocated. But the troop of fools hit a storm while ferrying people from the Riccioli Islands. Rough seas out there.
5 to 7
Trust
hours
them to see
total,
it through.
but we speed a little bit, maybe 4 hours for
Miss
the
Carlotta,
first part. I'm
we've cleared the
assuming.
depositories as ordered, ready to receive incoming supplies.
Good. Renacita's greatest treasure has always been the people who built it. The next Cloudpather Express is due at any moment. Be ready
Oh,
to
the
offload.
entire thing. Okay.
Understood, ma'am.
Rover,
Anything unusual
if
happening?
you mean the incident in Raguna, you've likely already heard. A horde of tacit discords
Okay, I'll
is
try
over on
to
the
keep
city,
a good
and common
pace.
echoes
Then.
are out of control.
Evacuation here is still on track.
But I do love
No
hearing my
anomalies
mommy
detected in
speak to me.
Everardo Vault. Yet. Your assistance is appreciated, Seravidius. The residents from Eglatown have all been accounted for.
I am simply fulfilling my duty.
Strange. I clearly sense the Darktide's presence around here. So why does everything seem normal?
Gunfire!
Bang.
We've got intruders.
I swear if it's her. Ooh. It is her. Ooh.
These tide spawn, they've evolved fast. Mutation? Or... And sure enough.
Entering a restricted zone armed without triggering a single alarm.
Be careful. Her abilities are not normal.
All this by her hand.
Oh, this
Fiction and
improv.
reality are starting to blur. Don't put your fate in appearances. That is what they really are.
The dark tide can corrupt, and you carry its power. What proof do we have this isn't your doing?
You don't. Believe whatever you want.
That's true.
By the sacred statues of the divinity, evil shall know no peace. Only the righteous may taste eternity. Wickedness shall be purged by the blade, and those who consort with calamity shall... Gelbrenner, demon wrought from ruin, you are not welcome here.
Oh, Brenna. I thought you were frozen.
Fenrico? Why would he be here?
You have slaughtered my flock and ushered in ruin. The Sentinel's wrath is already upon you. I will cast you back into damnation myself before your carnage spreads any further. You should be howling in the Styx's depths, your soul aflame in the pit's cruelest...
If you're offering me a shortcut back to hell, I'd honestly appreciate the favor.
Your heart holds no reverence for the divine. Demon, your sins are ripe for judgment. By the highest will's command, I shall strike down all that you have wrought. Justice shall be done.
Oh.
She could have dodged that, but she took the hit to shield a civilian? And Fenrico, he knew innocents were here, but didn't hold back at all.
Righteous one, I come to cleanse Rinascita of a traitorous demon. Rinascita teeters on the edge of collapse. Now, more than ever, we must uphold the tenets of unity. The path to deliverance lies within the civilization capsule. Entrust it to me. By the authority bestowed upon me, I will open the gates to the divine paradise.
You shouldn't be here. They might know it, but I do. You're the harbinger. I never told you about the civilization capsule.
Unless you're not Fenrico at all. You.
Bloodshed cannot be avoided. Blood must pay for blood. The path born of injustice must be fortified with... My goal is pure, singular. All I've done so Rinascita survives the divine reckoning and rises as a land free from sorrow. No understanding is needed, only faith. When all hope seems lost, we are the beginning.
No, you said
and the end.
You cannot be trusted.
The apps. Hand over the civilization capsule.
So, the civilization capsule is your goal after all. Lost your patience, have you?
Death is the fruit of transgression. To resist it is to defy the will of the divinity.
You and your divinity cannot end me. And these dark tide shams.
Oh.
Today, you face your reckoning.
Oh, she's so hot.
I am the enlightened one. Anointed.
Ah, so you're the core of these abominations. Took long enough to hunt you down.
Mocked by fate, whispering poison, a demon reviled by all. You.
It's too bad I'm not the one judging. If the Dark Tide's power isn't enough to convince, how about we try this? The envoys declared the guilt, but Imperator is the only true judge. By the light of Imperator, repent!
It's the light of Genesis.
Looks like the judgment is clear. These hollow existences don't need your mercy. Protect the civilization capsule. That's what they're really after.
How were they able to disguise themselves as humans?
I've never heard of any possessing such ability.
Their fangs are bare now. Don't hesitate. Let's end them all.
The one mimicking the Primus is the heart. Take it down, and the rest will collapse with it.
It's calling in more of them. We'll need to clear the rubble while waiting for our shot.
That which cometh from the sea shall walk upon the land. It shall work great wonders and mark the flesh of its faithful. All who have ears to hear, let them hear.
You barely made a dent. All yours. I can spare a minute to knock some heads around. Don't stand in my way! Huh? What a waste of...
Easy.
Ovidius, you have received the blessing of my master. Serve your true divinity.
I shall never back down! Rover, now!
She's so fast. I love it. I love it. She's so fast. She's so sexy. Oh my god.
Another dimension within the civilization capsule. But why does it open up now? Was it
Permissions detected, Arbiter.
Wait, who was that?
Lifting imposed. First instance initiated. All probabilistic futures now revealed. Outcome verified. Blueprint compiled. Advancing to phase 2.
Touch.
Arbiter, this moment was always foreseen. Now, it comes to pass. Arbiter, I grieve to say, I am but a message, set to activate in response to the presence of an initiator. Time, in this place, flows near still. A moment remains for us to speak. When I merged with Leviathan, it seized a fragment of my mind, and I knew not the fullness of its design. As a safeguard, I split. It records the origin and birth of the Rinnesetan civilization, preserving them. Once, we drafted the first blueprint for these seaborn kin. Now, I have entombed Arbiter. Heed me now. In the beginning, life rose and fell with the tide.
Oh, ooh, it's interactive.
The displaced and wandering did follow my guidance. They journeyed unto the archipelago. There, I did leave knowledge and technology, that they might walk the path to freedom. light blesses us.
We follow your will.
To build our republic. Unity became the bedrock of civilization. But Leviathan seized upon mankind's longing for unity to manifest civilization's shadow.
Swipe this way.
It spoke in my name, wrought false miracles, forged hollow grace, feeding on stagnant, obedient minds.
We are blessed by the sea. By you, we are unified. By you, we are born. From the sea we came, and to the sea we shall return.
From the founding of civilization, it had invaded their spirit and beliefs. I rose against it, only to unleash the dark tide. It scarred Renacita beyond measure. I began to question all I had done. The Threnodian doth steer Renacita's fate. And I too once guided Renacita's course. In truth, we were no different. We both sought to mold civilization after our own will. Those who truly walked the land were never granted the right to choose. Civilizations abound with Threnodians. No eternal solution doth exist. Have I the right to choose their fate? The shaping of a civilization must belong to its people.
Yeah, flashlight.
Only the people can decide where their future must lead.
Horse C.
What followed, thou already knowest. I allowed the Threnodian to exist. I chose coexistence, using myself to shackle it. I partook of its blight, that I might comprehend it. Once, I did seek thy counsel. Thou granted me the freedom to choose.
More than enough. Let me handle the rest.
I just have one question. Why did the civilization capsule need the Threnodian's power to open?
When Leviathan and I were one, I split a sliver of its frequency. A memory. That memory I sealed here. The capsule was ever meant for thy hands. My design was that it should open only in the presence of thou and the Resonator, bearing both my power and that of Leviathan.
What if that Resonator became the Threnodian's puppet?
If that came to pass, then Renacita hath already fallen. But if she standeth with humanity, then this truth is hers to know, and thine. Leviathan was born from the dark side of mankind's longing for unity. Their fear of the sea shaped its likeness as a great sea creature. Even at civilization's dawn, it had already tainted mankind's hearts. A primeval shadow lurking within the soul. The opening of the capsule shall stir the Rinascitan's oldest memories. Leviathan shall seek, through the blueprint we created, to lay claim to Rinascita's fate anew. If the Rinascitans wouldst walk a path free of divinity, they must face their past and the most primeval Arbiter. The hour of farewell hath come. Go now. Gather every last hope. If all unfoldeth as it should, Rinascita shall be free of divinity henceforth. When the shadows of the soul are at last dispelled, Rinascita shall welcome a true dawn, and humanity shall have a future beyond any I could foresee.
Okay.
The true faithful believed in Imperator. So too did Imperator believe in humanity.
You killed the Blessed Maiden before my eyes. Raguna's disasters are tied to your actions. Now tell me what I need to know.
If I told you I acted to save Cartethia, would you believe me? This place is protected by Imperator. For now, Leviathan can't hear us. This is for you.
Righteous One, trust her, and trust me. Everything we've done is to defeat.
That is her frequency.
I need you to accept this. Cartethia is dead, but she may still return. For that to happen, we need to kill Leviathan.
Kill Leviathan?
I love her accent now. Oh my god.
Didn't she absorb it when they merged?
Now, Leviathan is on the verge of rebirth. It stole some of the Sentinel's power. During your battle with the Blessed Maiden, it split off a trace of its frequency and hid it in a gem. That gem ended up in the Fraxidus' hands. Their whole play in Rinascita, use it to bring back Leviathan.
That's serious. That's always
so the Fraxidus has been incubating the Thronodian. How long has this been going on?
Perhaps longer than we can imagine. Even your clash with Cartethia may have been scripted. A setup to give Leviathan a shot at slipping the Sentinel.
You know about that? Just who are you, Discord Slayer? I can't imagine Cartethia keeping something that important from me.
Think of me as what I am. An Avenger hunting Leviathan. As for the rest, the next Harbinger of the Dark Tide has surfaced. Until we can find him or her, we keep this quiet to avoid the worst-case scenario. Our first priority is to find them. If we don't, the Dark Tide can overwhelm Raguna again at any moment.
You're saying this Harbinger is behind all the Dark Tide creations?
Not all. The Harbinger resonates with Rinascita's darkest emotions. Those emotions act as anchors, pulling horror. If the emotion is strong enough and the Harbinger is near, those things evolve. You've noticed it. The Tide spawn in Raguna are starting to mimic us. Which means... Exactly. I've always hunted the Dark Tide's creations. Each one shares slivers of thought and memory. I kill them, they've been watching you. They want the civilization capsule. So, I followed you. Tracked your movements. Figured if I stayed close, sooner or later I'd find the tide spawn. The capsule only unlocks with both the Sentinel and Trinodian's power. And it opened the moment you...
You think it's Avidius. But you carry the Dark Tide's power too.
Caution is a virtue in a hunter. You're right. The Dark Tide is in me. But Leviathan stopped counting me among the living a long time ago. And this power, it's mine. Who I turn it against is my choice. You're welcome to try and stop me. But me? I'm not stopping this hunt anytime soon. When calamity strikes, I trust you'll know exactly where to point your blade.
Just you for now.
Huh. Good. Then hunt with me. Until we give Leviathan a death worth talking about. Loud.
Oh my gosh, she's so
The Sentinel's frequency is gone. I guess the time for talking is over. Leviathan's power is spreading, and this space is about to collapse. We need to find...
These things, they're all tide spawn.
The civilization capsule was tainted by the Dark Tide. That's how I got in. Followed the corruption straight through.
So you can enter the Dark Tide. No wonder we couldn't find you.
Yes, but the frequencies there are chaotic. I locked onto yours and followed it through the storm. You have access to core data. But Avidius, he might have been swept into the frequency vortex. Hard to say where he's landed. We need to move fast to find him. Figure out who he really is before the next wave of tidestorm hits. I'll show you.
The gates of...
The exit is at the end of this wind trail. Stay on it.
Oh, she's so... Oh, okay.
Is accelerating. Our way out is closing fast. Faster! We're almost there!
Saying.
Rover! Good. Looks like you haven't run into too much trouble.
How long was I gone?
It hasn't been long since you disappeared into the rift. Once that thing masquerading as Fenrico was slain, the other tides...
That was the last one. With the family's private Echo arsenal backing us up, we held the line just fine.
Surely you didn't think we'd fall apart without you? We Raganese are made of sterner stuff than that. We handled those creatures just
Carlotta
fine.
is mine? So is any... No. You have to talk to Brian.
This
You got to talk to
alien
Potito for Carlotta.
When the core
And
was destroyed,
I already
the
called
other
dibs on
tide spawn
Zanny.
lost their form.
and Galbrina.
For now, the vault is secure. At least, until the next. I'd set up order terminals around the perimeter, though. They'll detect humanoid mimics and
No,
prevent new
yes.
tide spawn from forming here.
Might I ask?
Where's that gladiator from Septimont?
Seravidius made it out of the rift before you. But he didn't look great. Kept muttering about needing to stop the crisis. Then off he went, like a man on fire.
That one really knows how to pick his moments.
Give me your hand. I left a mark on Avidius during our fight earlier. With Baelor's power, I can tap into his sight. We'll find his trail.
I must move quickly. Silence, you maddening whispers! No. I'll be damned before I accept a fate like that. There must be something left I can still do. I won't let the same tragedy happen twice.
He's headed for Thessalio Fells.
We've lost contact with Cantarella. The beacon on her end appears to have been destroyed.
Dark clouds are gathering over Thessalio Fells. Something is definitely wrong.
Very well, we'll hold the line. Zani, call in the family's transport echoes. We'll assist Rover where we...
Don't complicate things. Put those echoes towards supply runs instead. Stay close. We're taking the sky route.
Side booba. Sorry. It's, I had to.
Manipulating the air to form a wind trail. Is that your resonance ability?
One of them. I have the tacit discord harpia within me.
Half bird,
Not
half
an
woman.
echo, but a tacit
Ooh.
discord itself. So, you can absorb them directly?
You can say that. Balor is one of many.
One of many? Now I'm really curious about you and your abilities.
If we live through this, maybe I'll tell you. But right now...
We need to find the Harbinger. Do you know how we can identify them?
First things first, they'll be corrupted by the dark tide. But the signs aren't always so visible. We'll have to look for associated side effects, and prepare for what they might bring. We've entered Thessalio Fells. I can already sense the tide spawn up ahead.
That's a Phasalia member. We need to help him. Leave it to me.
Oh, it's Rover. Hate the Sentinel.
What happened here? The Wicked!
Dark tide creation swarmed without warning. We were overrun before we could...
Move aside. We'll clean up.
Yeah!
Thank you. Lady Cantarella is still on the front lines fighting. Would you please help to reinforce her position?
On it.
It's too late, my lady. My mind can't be fixed. Save your potions for those who still have hope. I only beg. Don't let me die a monster. Don't let me become Leviathan's puppet. I see it. The end times. Paradise. Descending at last.
Rover. Huh? She is. Why are you with her?
What the hell? What the hell? Doing? He's doing a little crazy. Also, hi Rev. Explain later.
The Physalia bloodline's ties with Leviathan run too deep. Their ancient fears were the first to be awakened. This is the true horror of the evolved Dark Tide. It feeds on human despair, warping that frequency to form Tidespawn. Your family's antidote can still cure those lightly infected. But for those whose corruption runs deep, like him, their frequencies cannot be reversed. All we can offer is the dignity of dying as a human.
My lady, don't let me burden those who still have hope.
Matriarch of Physalia, I understand the cruelty of such a choice. If you cannot strike the final blow, allow me.
Physalia blood must be ended by Physalia hands.
Thank you. May glory return to the Physalians.
The dead rest. The living march forward. The Physalia will never forget its fallen sons and daughters. Cartathea remains secure in the Physalia estate. But the divinity's statue began whispering in our minds. Then came the Tidespawn. It was Leviathan's voice. Something has awakened it.
It's very likely, Avidius. Right now, everything is riding on us finding him.
That Septimontian gladiator. Our scouts saw him advancing into the depths of Thessalio Fells.
Lady Cantarella! Rover! Reinforcements have arrived! Thessalio Fells. It's already... Attention! Deploy all acolytes to set up temporary resonance
Let's go,
beacons.
Phoebe.
Scattering the light of Genesis will hold back the Tidespawn.
Acolyte Phoebe! A cluster of Tidespawn is marching.
Rover, Avidius is our mission.
I'll use my forte to defuse the family's antidote. It should help to mitigate the Dark Tide's influence.
We'll triage the wounded and fortify this position. The Order's acolytes will clear a path for you. Please, you have to stop this.
Whether the Sentinel comes or not, we are their will made flesh.
O light of Genesis, shield us. As we were at the dawn, so we stand today, as the Sentinel soldiers.
Not gonna lie, that's kind of badass.
The Order's acolytes are holding off the other Tidespawn. This is our chance to go straight for the source. Leave it to me.
The wicked! Wind rises! I
Oops, wrong button.
am the Tempest!
Oh, these are tough.
It's you.
Damn. Blondie, no
Forgive me
blonde.
that you have to see me like this. When the civilization capsule opened, I was dragged inside. A black frequency took hold of me, swallowed me whole. I saw Rinasita's beginnings and the memories of... I saw him too. Caligula. His face was like mine. He was my part.
Leviathan used the Dark Tide's frequency to force those memories into him.
Yes, I once said. But after I left that space, I suddenly felt the Tide Spawn's movements. They were converging on Thessalia Fells. I still wanted... But once again, I stepped blindly into the churning river of chaos. The Thessalia's oldest memories awoke ahead of time. Countless Tide Spawn emerged in my wake. I tried to drive them back, but I... over it. My hopes and dreams. All of it was real, so why? Why did it all come to this? From Septimont to Raguna, the blame lies with me. Perhaps this is the fate I could never outrun.
Damn it. His mind is being consumed by Caligula's memories.
This is the role fate wrote for me. Fate decrees I become the Mad King. I am the one who glimpsed fate itself. And now...
Then, no, don't
but
give
who
in.
can truly know the mind of fate? That is why I will become it. I will wear its face. That foolish divine mask no mortal can comprehend. I am the king. Bearer of extraordinary... I shall be crowned in glory.
And now we fight.
Unwritten one, I have no need for your pity. From the deepest dark, I rise against your purest light. Let us see which is worthy of a true ruler.
If you believe he was once an honorable gladiator, then fight him. Make him remember who he truly is.
I can write my own fate and rewrite theirs. I can quench their hunger or ignite their fury. I will tear down this wretched, false world and ride the only truth that endures for eternity. Death.
Wind falls, waves follow. The wicked will face judgment. Wind howls, unfettered by bounds. And
gotcha. Just a scratch.
no time to lick your...
I've come to send you to your grave.
A fresh face.
I once scorned the weakness of others. Now I see. My own heart trembles just the same. How pitiful.
His attacks are slowing.
His will is stirring within the dark tide. Don't let up. Your memories, your emotions, they weren't all lies. Reach for them. Find what was your truth. The flames roar.
Oh my god, look at that.
I'll show you.
The gates of hell.
Wind calls. Waves rise. Judgment strikes. The wicked will face judgment. One more time. Last. Ovidius, remember who you are. Remember the man you wanted to become.
I am human. Not one of these monsters. This will be my final glory.
Ovidius, remember who you are. Remember the man you wanted to become.
Fate lies within the dark tide. Wield the dark tide's power, and it will consume you into combat. Come back to us.
I am nothing like you. There must. That girl. Was she devoured by the tide too? Wait! If you keep going, the dark tide will swallow you completely!
I know. The dark tide devours everything. Assimilates everything. If I can't escape it, then I'll use it. It's already flowing inside of me.
Oh, this girl is
So why
a
can't
young
I
Galbrina.
turn it against them? Why can't I be the one who devours them? These false frequencies need me to survive. If this power doesn't want to listen to me, then I'll show it who's the real boss. Fate. It may be loud, but I don't think it's that strong.
A memory left behind in the...
So
She's
let me
right.
get this story straight.
In this war against fate,
You have to save the world from and the very
I
first
still have a move to make.
We have to save the world again.
I want it to be a story that gives people hope. By my spear, I vow to protect my
I think this is
allies
our
and crush the hearts of the evil.
third or fourth time saving the world
Kill me
from
and the
another
calamity ends
ancient
here.
monster.
There's no time! Discord Slayer, I saw your past in the tide. I know what you seek to do.
take my power and finish it. That too is my wish.
I promise I will. Give me all your bitterness. We will make them pay.
Damn.
Pathetic as he was, in his final moments, he outran his fate. Now, why greet our reunion with animosity? Before the tides of fate, we are all but players on a stage.
You Christopher bastard.
A truly moving scene.
Or Christopher.
A pitiful, doomed soul struggling to reclaim his fate in the final hour. Alas, his script was written long ago. In this scene, he was always fated to exit. A lie told often enough becomes the truth. Weave memory, history, experience, and you can craft a man who exists in the minds of others. But to become truly real, that path was still far off. I merely gave him form, a mask of flesh and blood, fit to walk the world. In the end, the breath that could give him life was his alone. Oh, a being born of lies, grasping for meaning in a world that offers none. Such a pursuit demands the courage to question the meaning of one's existence, yes. It demands pain.
Screw Cristoforo, exactly. I'm gonna go relax now, go eat peas. Fatigue. Enjoy your stream. This game is a great story. Okay, Snowy, have a good eeps. Yeah, all the gachas that I play got me hooked with their story. They're all mostly different, but same concept.
Did you not see? I did. His intentions, his ambitions, his darkness, his weakness. To lay a soul bare is not always an act of cruelty. Humanity is fate's plaything. I simply showed them the strings. I lit the fire, the hunger that might ignite their free will. Through contradictions and conflicts, pain brings metamorphosis. Tragedy breeds transcendence. Only then may a soul rise beyond itself and touch the gates of immortality. Should you still insist on my cruelty? Well, high praise indeed. At the very least, it proves this story has stirred your pity and fervor. That alone earns you the right to read through to the final act. Go then, to Septimont. The curtain is drawing. There I shall rewrite Rinasita's fate, with the dark tide as my ink. Will you suffer in silence beneath fate's poisoned arrows? Or rise to defy this world's endless trials? I, too, await your final answer.
You brought ruin to Renacita. You think you're just walking away?
Ah, my stage lies elsewhere. In this scene, I am but a herald. But since you're so eager, I'll leave you with one final clue. I've never had much fondness for overwrought dramatic irony. The dark tide has already tainted the civilization capsule. It no longer requires the Threnodians' authority to be opened. Just a single drop of the tide's nectar will suffice. So tell me, how could an existence born of the dark tide ever serve as its anchor of reality? Be forewarned. When dark waters recede, the truth beneath the surface shall come to light.
The Harbinger of the Dark Tide is the anchor of reality of all Tidespawn. That means it must be When I was absorbing the Tidespawn, I felt it. A video?
Then why didn't the light of Imperator reveal his truth?
Because his intentions and words were real. He may not have shone as brightly as the sun, but in walking beneath its light, he still...
And his weapon's still here.
And that unshakable resolve not to become a pawn of the darkness. Even unto death. That's why he played right into the Quillbearer's hands. A scapegoat, the perfect sacrifice to bury the truth.
Yeah, he still
All his noble wishes were twisted. Such cruel irony can...
Avidius shouldn't have had to bear such a fate. I will carry on his fight. I'll keep writing the story he believed in.
Yes. As he wished. We must stop the greater tragedy that's coming. Let's return to Cantarella and check on the wounded. If Avidius wasn't the Harbinger, that means we missed something. The Tidespawn have fully retreated. The situation around Thessalio Fells is improving. Seems like the Order has already transported most of the wounded to Averado Vault. But as for the rest, the scars Leviathan left on their minds still need time to heal.
I'm so scared.
Oh, it's you! The great hero Rover! Cantarella told me stories about you. She said you're just like the heroes in the adventure tales. Brave and determined. But you can't save everyone.
Ding.
Don't go. Don't leave. Don't abandon us.
Cardathea?
Ooh.
Mortals need salvation.
Mortals need unity. Righteous one, open the Ascendant gates for me.
What she's covered in.
This world doesn't belong to you, Leviathan. Chimera! How are you feeling, Rover?
Stand down. I said, stand down. Fall back.
But, Lady Cantarella, we all saw it! Just now!
Enough. I told you to stand down. You've withstood the whispers before. Will you forget your loyalty to your comrades in the face of fear?
I'm sorry, Lady Cantarella, and Rover, we lost our composure.
Leviathan is a master at finding the cracks in one's spirit to tear it asunder. Go do what you must. I'll handle this.
What happened?
Certain emotions between you and the others resonated. Your tacit mark opened a portal, pulling you into another illusion. That portal fed on your presence to spread malice and fear. But before it could fully take shape, I broke into your illusion and shut it down.
I saw Fenrico, Mia, and Cardathia. They all passed through that gate. What exactly lies beyond it?
That's the realm Leviathan created. The journeying paradise.
This gets over because of me. Does that mean...
Avidius was Cristoforo's decoy. He planted that decoy in Septimont for years. When the waters recede... Rover, you are the new harbinger of the Dark Tide.
You're saying, are we the baddies? Damn. Damn.
Cantarella went inside to prepare that antidote. She should be finished now. Time to find her.
This is the family antidote, made to suppress Leviathan's spiritual corruption. Take it now. As long as we can identify the problem, there's a way to fight back. You carry the Sentinel's power within you. That's keeping the corruption at bay for now. What's left are the hallucinations and whispers. I've learned about Leviathan's current state from Galbrenna. The Thessalians have resisted the Threnodian for a century. Its whispers aren't undefeatable. We will defeat it.
Worst case scenario, warning me of it. Suspected something.
Leviathan needs a harbinger with enough influence to spread its gospel. You're the laureate of Raguna and the hero of heroes in Septimont. That's more than enough to be its first choice. Your path overlaps with Ovidius. The Tidespawn are shaped by the Harbinger's thoughts and memories. Neither the Thundering Mephis nor the Phalian Beringal are native to Rinasita. So...
You once said the Harbinger had to be corrupted by the Dark Tide. But I still don't show any signs of corruption.
I suspect the one corrupted might not be you.
But a different me? Gossip? Oh, Abby?
The Dark Tide, huh? I ate some back at the hunting grounds. It tasted kind of funky. It made me super sleepy. Ever since then, I've been
Abby does carry the Dark Tide's frequency.
Abby must have absorbed many other frequencies. So while the Dark Tide's frequency lay in wait, it was masked by the others. It makes sense. You two share life and energy. As the primary in this bond, your frequency has been overriding Abby's. Leviathan planned for this.
Rover? Did I do something wrong?
We made a
Your
call
fault.
when it mattered. I asked you to absorb the Dark Tide. We couldn't have known what it would become. You didn't do anything wrong.
I see. Well, I can go hungry, if I have to. But you better not get hurt.
The real threat is Leviathan. If we want to end this for good, we kill it and destroy its paradise.
From what I know, Leviathan manifests its kingdom by flooding Rinasita with the Dark Tide. That's how it turns the real world into the journeying paradise. But we've already secured Raguna and Septimont. The Fabricatorium and the hunting grounds are both stabilized. So why is this paradise still there?
Everything you've done has slowed down or maybe even sealed off some of its pathways. That's why Leviathan is resorting to its final plan. This so-called divinity is more devious than humanity realizes. The paradise you saw is not of this world. It stands within the Dark Tide. Matriarch of Physalia, you have guarded this truth for over a century. Now,
I couldn't see the truth until the Threnodians' whispers finally quieted. Only then did those ancient... Leviathan was born from the shadows in our hearts, from our longing to connect and belong. It took the shape of a sea creature, because nothing frightens us more than the deep. It used faith to spread a spiritual plague. All the while, it has been feeding on our pains, fear, despair, sorrow. Our ancestors believed Leviathan survived by absorbing these emotions. Little by little, it burrowed into Rinasita's collective unconscious. They said the Dark Tide is that subconscious made real. An ocean of shared trauma.
I heard them. All those voices in the Dark Tide. And before I touched...
The stronger the conflict, the deeper the emotion it stirs. That's what shapes our memories and subconscious. That's why the playwright kept forcing Rinasita into conflict. Every tragedy, every struggle, it wasn't random. The end times are drawing near. The Ragunesi cling to hopes of a blissful afterlife. Septimontians have long believed in another world that begins after death. Leviathan may have drawn from these subconscious beliefs, aligning with those desires to fabricate a false future and afterlife within the Dark Tide. The illusion of the journeying paradise.
If that's true, once the people's belief in the end times reaches its zenith, their consciousness will align entirely with Leviathan's vision. Like Gilbert.
Its power of assimilation will grow stronger. When it does, every soul in Rinascita will be unified.
So how do we fight the Leviathan?
You saw it in the illusion. It cast aside the Sentinel's form and took on Cartetius. That means the first step in her plan is complete. Leviathan is still watching the real world. Because of the mark of the Dark Tide, it can read your thoughts. So for now, we can't share the full plan with you. But you must have sensed it by now. Your connection with Rinascita runs deeper than I, or even you, ever. You're not just the harbinger of despair. You've become a vessel of Rinascita's hope.
Hope
so go,
and despair.
Gather every last flicker of it. This is a hunt, yes. But it's also more than that. It's a war of spirit, of light. To take Leviathan down, our belief has to be unshakable. If there's doubt in your heart, then stop. A new path won't reveal itself. Unless you... For now, the Dark Tide in Raguna is under control. Before the bells of Paradise ring, I'll buy you time. When you're ready, head to Septimont. Just like the playwright said, when the moment comes, everything, fiction and reality,
I really like her wings.
Past and future, will
They have
converge
eyes
there.
as well. Oh my gosh, she's so hot. Wait, I want to talk to Cantarella. Further panic. Okay. Leviathan. Got the Dark Tide. If only this was voiced over. Oh my god, this would be so good. Harbinger and Dark Tide. Can only be described as deaf. Is that true? The strokes, you mean? Ooh. I know.
Keep moving. Stay in line and follow instructions. No dawdling. I promise. We will return soon. Well, well. Is that you, Unwritten One? So you did decide to grace us after all. Thought maybe you'd forgotten about us.
Oh my, she's such a tease. I love it. Look at her. Still the same, I see.
Did you come straight from Raguna?
I did. Has it begun here too?
An unannounced high tide. But that term doesn't even begin to cover it. No signs, no patterns, The Dark Tide's spawn are surfacing at random, even outside the city of Septimont. It doesn't make sense. The Earthrend Wedge is still holding back the Dark Tide at its depths. At any rate, Augusta's already led a team to the Sanguis Plateaus. As for me, I'm helping out here. Someone has to stop the panic from turning into a stampede.
It's not just Septimont. Raguna has been hit too.
I see. Raguna too. And Ovidius. He never bent the knee, never played by the rules. Why is it that fate always strikes hardest at those who dare to defy it? I'm just a helpful, ordinary person now, helping the temple with the evacuation. No more restraints from the Tetragon, no prophecies. I admit, I've never felt freer. It's just... The last prophecy ended with, the Dark Tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. After that, nothing. And with this abnormal Dark Tide behavior, people are starting to fear the end is upon us.
Blank and being new beginnings.
Nice thought. If only more people shared your hope. But in the face of something this vast and unknown, fear is only human. Aquila, any word? The Dark Tide has been spotted at the Three Heroes Crest.
So, how bad is it?
Bad. It's the highest point in the Sanguis Plateaus, well beyond the Blight Cloud's reach. The Dark Tide has never touched it before. They call it the Three Heroes Crest for the three heroes of heroes who once stood there. Many believe their blessing has kept it one of the few sacred places the Dark Tide cannot reach. If even that place isn't safe, we need to see it with our own eyes. But Septimont still needs us too.
Worry not, Honored One. The Senate will oversee the evacuation. Please, go assist the Ephor. We may lack your strength, but we will not stand idle. We will do everything we can to halt—
We were born in Septimont. Resistance runs in our blood.
We're counting on you, Honored One.
Won't change the title of Hero of Heroes, that's why I'm here.
I hate to admit it, but the current Senate's grown a backbone. Cowards wouldn't last long working under Augusta anyway. Come on, Rover. Let's find her.
If only she rooted me. I mean, what? Gosh, she's the tease. Oh my god, I love it. I see the smugness in her eyes.
Traces of the Dark Tide are everywhere.
The Tide spawn always shows up where we least expect them, and never slow down. Even though the common echoes here don't depend on the Genesis Nexus, they're still breaking down due to the— Don't wear that face! These are Septimont's warriors. They don't fall easy. There! The Three Heroes Crest. Looks like they just finished a battle. Let's pick up the pace. You fought beside Augusta before, and you once led the battle to defeat the Sovereign. Your
Look! It's Rover! The Honorable One!
My fellow warrior, you came.
It's been a while, Luca.
Feels like just yesterday we were fighting side by side in the Colosseum. And now look at you. Hero of heroes and all. Didn't see that coming.
Rover, your arrival is appreciated.
Oh, let me introduce you. Augusta, this is...
You know. We know each other.
What? When? Did everyone's memory recover?
Recover?
Never mind that. Didn't I say before? Never underestimate my charm.
It is strange. From the moment we met, it felt like we were cut from the same cloth. Like we'd known each other before. She might seem unmoored, but when the storm...
All right then, Augusta.
Theoretically, the dark tide flows here from the blight cloud above the plateaus. High tides have always followed its movements. But this time, nothing. No blight cloud. We always knew the Earthrend Wedge was a stopgap as we continued to search for a permanent solution. But we repelled the first wave and set up an anti-corrosion ward using Anchor Obelisk. Have you discovered anything?
Is on the fraction has been experienced. See this one.
What? But... I thought the Sovereign's death would sever the root cause of the Paradise's descent.
The Fraxidos. Always scheming.
Your Excellency, another outbreak. Tide spawn heading straight for the camp.
Leviathan won't spare us any time to breathe.
My sword is ready.
It's been too long since we stood shoulder to shoulder. Warriors! The battle horns sound once again! Let those who defy Septimont...
Let's go.
Tide spawn dead ahead! Let's cut them down in one clean sweep! It's always a blast fighting beside you, my fellow warrior.
Another horde inbound. They're not letting up.
They're heading straight to the Anchor Obelisk.
We will stop them.
Nowhere to hide.
Okay, he's just going back to his position. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Should be another. Yep. I like how Lupa's also here.
I'll indulge you.
What's this?
Finale. Rend this slumber.
Oh my god.
Been resolute. My turn to watch. Taste my resolve. Entertain me. I shall bear witness. Is it just me, or have they slowed down a little?
Your Excellency, they're targeting the remaining Anchor Obelisk now.
But the Gladiator's Garden now. They haven't recovered from the last wave.
Leave them to me.
Oh my god.
We'll split up and reinforce the rest. Stay sharp.
You know it. So.
You will obey.
Oh, it's just.
Be gone.
One with the sound.
Nowhere to hide.
The show begins.
How is the situation there?
Just cleaned them up.
We've cleared our sector 2. Regrouping now.
More tide spawn at the southwest base point!
Trying to wear us down one flank at a time, huh? They're closing in on the obelisks on our side.
Wait. Something's off. They're striking at weak spots in the formation. Since when did they fight with strategy?
Leviathan. It's directing them. Its soul will spread too thin.
The north flank! Hold the obelisks at all costs!
If I release this attack, the whole obelisk array may fall. It's testing me, seeing if I'll trade lives for victory.
No, he's fallen. Ooh, butterfly.
So, this is where we're needed, right? Time to help reclaim those obelisks. The north flank's ours. Let's give them a grand show!
The Montellis greet you. We will secure this cell.
Ooh.
The poison Leviathan leaves behind, allow the Thessalias to cleanse it.
Phew! Made it this time! I've got this side covered.
Ooh.
By the name of Imperator, we'll protect the obelisks here.
Like an Avengers.
Let's deal with the mess first. Plenty of time to catch up after.
One obelisk remains on the northeast.
I'll take that one.
Damn.
You have my thanks, heroes from afar. May your names be etched in eternity. This battle is not over yet.
Ooh. Okay.
I never thought I'd see the day. Fighting side by side with the Order of the Deep. Onward, comrades! We're not about to shave Septimos now!
I've heard of the Montelli-centric constructs, but seeing that kind of firepower up close is something else.
Healed. Maybe this area is all as monstrous as they say.
Nightmare, break asunder.
She's absorbing the tide spawn. What kind of power is that?
Invincible! Explain.
With style and grace, answer my call. I shall bear witness.
Roars of conquest! In control.
Face me. The hero of
In the name of blood.
Oh my god, I couldn't even see what was going on. I was mashing buttons.
What is that in the center? An opening. Something inside is sending them frequencies to recover. The tide spawn is still hiding in there, ready to strike again. Damn it! There's no end to this.
It won't last much longer at this rate.
The entrance is open. Now's the time.
What are you doing?
What I always planned to do. Hunt the Trenodian. The moment I jump into the dark tide, the tide spawn will retreat to defend. That's when you seal the anti-corrosion ward. Trap them in one stroke.
Jump into the dark tide. Are you...
More precisely, into the journeying paradise. The suffocating despair you see. It's a gateway, and Leviathan's sanctuary.
You're saying Leviathan built the paradise inside the dark tide?
That grand city you glimpsed within it. It wasn't a hallucination. It was real. Paradise's first form. Everything it plotted fell apart. With no other choice, it began spreading the gospel of its paradise by force. And that gives us a chance to kill it. Right now, it's trying to break the Earthrend Wedge's seal and drown all of Rinasita in the dark tide, but that's not its true goal. It feeds on our terror, on despairing frequencies. That's what fuels its rebirth and its paradise. We must strike at the root, kill Leviathan, tear down the paradise it's built. If not, it will descend upon Rinasita.
The paradise won't fall unless we can reach it. How exactly do we do that?
The living can only enter the journeying paradise once they've been corrupted by the dark tide. Even then, one of you must go in first to open the way for the rest. Inside, there's a spatial anomaly. Whoever goes first must use the Sentinel's power to break through it, then find a waystone to create a connection for the others to follow. Augusta, you buried the waystone yourself, but it's been corrupted. Only the Sentinel's power can purify it. Take it. Leviathan's eye is still on this place, so I'll say no more. I trust you'll understand what's left unsaid. Once I'm inside, I'll draw its attention. That'll buy you enough time to prepare.
She has that crazy look in
All
her
locked
eyes,
and
and I
loaded.
love it.
Now, if you'll excuse me, someone's got to teach the Dark Tide some manners.
Huh? No! Hold on now!
And you, Rover. If your resolve is true, be ready. When the time comes, I'll guide you to paradise. See you all in hell.
Damn. She's such a badass.
The tide spawn are retreating to the center. They're all inside the ward's perimeter. Augusta!
Now activate the anchor obelisks!
We did it. But what good is that? She just rattles on, doesn't even check if anyone's really listening, and then dives headfirst into the dark tide.
The journeying paradise lies within the dark tide. I do not think she was lying. That grand city she spoke of, I saw it myself. Grover, we've set up camp near the Three Heroes Crest to keep watch. Let's head back and rest for now. There must be a way forward. Once we're back, we'll...
I feel like... Ooh, that could have been a moment where we could just jumped in sooner. but it is
The
good to
nature
talk.
of the Dark Tide and Leviathan. Huh. I see where we are now.
Rover, you're here.
Now you tell me how you made it here. How did you know we needed enforcements?
Regarding that, I think it's best you hear from them directly.
Who's them? Hey, your grandpa has some moves. Oh.
Yo! Loud and clear, Rover? So, all available bloom bearers have arrived in Renacida. We're standing guard at Averado Vault, and Booling is already en route to reinforce Septimont. When the Threnodian blindsided us in Jinzhou, we ate some dust. But this time, the Black Shores will show the world who we really are. We've already synced intel with Raguna, and time's short, so I'll make this a quickie. We've drawn some key conclusions about the Threnodian in Renacida. The Threnodian is a shadow of civilization, formless and immortal. According to Imperator's judgment, it can't be erased entirely, only shackled. But the one you're about to face is different. The Fraxidus used the Threnodian's gem to resurrect him, and that created a crack in the shell. Tethys believes that with Imperator's power, you might be able to split the gem from the Threnodian and stop Leviathan from fully reviving. If you can extract the gem, Tethys can tap into a Sonoro's infinite expansion to lock that thing down for good. One more thing. Back in Jinzhou, Abby proved capable of absorbing the Threnodian's frequencies. This means, in theory, it could act as a temporary host for the gem. But know this, the Threnodian Leviathan is rooted deeply in the minds and souls of Renacida's people. Only they can truly face it. At Raguna's request, we've teleported some of our strongest resonators to reinforce the front lines at the Three Heroes Crest. So, leave the civilians to us. We'll keep them safe. As for combat power, I called in some insurance. Never hurts to play it safe.
Oh, literally everyone.
Don't worry, we...
Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers!
So you don't have
to unleash the fangs. That's funny. Looks like I don't need to worry about your end.
In any case, you just focus on driving your blade straight into Leviathan's heart. We'll be Renacida's last line of defense, and we'll be right here waiting for your safe return.
If not for the Black Shore's aid, we would not have arrived so swiftly, or with such peace of mind. This disaster has swept across all of Renacita. We Raganese won't cower behind Septimont's walls, nor will we sit idle while the Dark Tide ravages your lands. Septimont has long stood as the vanguard against the Tide Spawn. This is your battleground. We'll follow your lead, Your Excellency. Just say the word.
Thank you for your trust. Though Septimont and Raguna have drifted apart over the years, in the face of such calamity, We stand together as one for Rinascita. There is no need for formality between us. Leviathan is the source of this chaos. If the Black Shore's plan can truly seal it away, then perhaps the storm it unleashed may yet be stilled.
That Discord Slayer spoke of a connection between the Waystones. She must have meant the Anchorstone's ability to resonate and link with another. If there's another Anchorstone inside the Dark Tide, that connection could open up a path for us.
Dude, I love Augusta's I know's hair.
When the Dark Tide swallowed me, I did leave an Anchorstone behind, but... how did you know that?
Not important right now. The real issue is that the anchor has been heavily corroded. To reactivate it, we'll need to purify it using the Sentinel's power.
Even if we take another Anchorstone with us, its power alone won't be enough to pierce the spatial anomaly inside the Dark Tide and open up a path.
Oh, this is the new guy too.
You'll need this. A dying martyr entrusted it to me.
That was too fast. I was...
The first relic, infused with Imperator's pure original power. That light once drove back the darkness across Rinascita.
Most of its strength was spent purging the dark tide beneath Raguna. What's left can only shield one person.
And someone will need to carry it in first, to reach the Anchorstone and reactivate it. I'll do it. As a captain, navigating through uncharted waters is second nature.
I'll go.
I know how to resist the Dark Tide's corruption.
The Phasalia family potion grants resistance, and I've endured its whispers for long enough. I know its tactics. Let me face this.
You need to be alive.
We don't even know where this Anchorstone is. Finding it may take time, and your potion might wear off before you reach it. But I still carry the Sentinel's power. I can hold out longer than anyone. I have to be the one.
This relic holds all that Primus once felt. His fury, sorrow, obsession, and resolve. I see that same resolve in you. Take it.
And then he just dips out. What a Chad.
Lady Cantarella, how many of your family's potions remain?
You're asking if I can brew enough to carry all of us into the journeying paradise. If we're ready to face Leviathan.
So, once that Anchorstone is activated, the path should be clear, right? Great! Then would you do us the honor, brilliant Lady of Potions, and get us there?
Rover, this is Rinasita's fight. It is neither your duty to shoulder it alone, nor our desire to see you do so. We will not have you face the Threnodian alone.
Also, I'm not sure if I'm doing the quick time events correctly.
If facing Leviathan means being corrupted by the Dark Tide, then so be it.
The priestesses foresaw this. The Dark Tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. If that is our fate, we must meet it head-on.
I'll go first. I'll enter the Dark Tide, activate the Anchorstone's connections, and hold the path open for the rest of you.
Meanwhile, we'll hold the line at the Three Heroes Crest. The Tidespawn aren't the only threat. The Fraxtus might still have their hand to play.
Once the anchors are active, we'll take the potions and follow.
Rinasita will not falter just because a few of its leaders are gone. Its people will rise. We'll meet again in the Paradise and end this together. Leviathan will fall.
Rover, we all understand the burden you carry. We are grateful. We'll continue to monitor the Dark Tide. When the moment comes, we'll move. Until then, prepare and rest.
That visitor from Honglong. He must know something about Fenrico. If the lantern came from the Fabricatorium, then what's happened to the Dark Tide sealed beneath Raguna's seas?
Can I still talk to them? Can't. I think it's better just to talk with everyone to see if they give me stuff. Didn't see you there. Correction. Verify the rules. A pizza. Hold on. I want. There we go. Only that she says this guys, and only that she's 100%. Ooh. Damn. I pick a wrong spot. Talk. Oopa. I really like Lupin. That's everyone. From here at least. Because I know I saw, yeah, Sandy and Carlotta. Grandfather. Also, that was Carlotta's grandfather who got some moves. Oops. It's me. Where's it? A rough storm in the sea. Bring me a few more trains. I like gadgets. Ooh, and money.
You're here. Harbinger of the Dark Tide.
Who are you? How do you know about this?
Choyan. The capital sent me to retrieve a fugitive and gather intel on the Thrunodian's resonator. I came searching for Raguna's blessed maiden. Instead, he was tied to the Thrunodian, knew the truths of it all. But the Dark Tide silenced in his final moments. He passed this lantern to me. Said it was meant for you.
So he's...
His ambitions and his crimes were buried in blood. But he paid the price. Gave his life to drive back the Dark Tide beneath Raguna's seas. That's how the relic reached your hands. Think no more on it. Think only.
It's debt he'd owed.
Death is a cheap way to pay for transgressions. Listen. Every harbinger of the Dark Tide, Fenrico, Mia, the rest. Death.
I'm not afraid.
I accepted this long ago.
You've already been touched by the Dark Tide.
That's why we're not arguing over who goes in first.
You've been resisting the Thrunodian's corruption this whole time. Suppressing your resonance ability so Tidespawn wouldn't surface. Everything you said was just to hide the truth. Deliberately.
The Harbinger of Hope.
You're prepared to walk into death alone.
You've traveled so far just to honor a dying stranger's final wish. I'll ask for just one more for me. Please.
The Dark Tide rejects outsiders of Renacita. But you're different. I'll do what I can. I'll hold the line here. You do what must be done.
Thank you.
When you're truly prepared to die, death doesn't come so easily.
I never act with sacrifice as a given. Not even my own.
One last thing. The magistrate of Jinzhou asked me to send her regards. The people you helped, they're still waiting for your return. Farewell.
We're ready. I think I give myself another
status
30
report.
minutes or so.
Frequency is stabilizing. If you're going in, this is your best window. Remember that stretch of chaos we once crossed? If Leviathan has shaped this world through the Dark Tide, expect something similar. Shifting sands, obscuring fog. Every step, a gamble into the unknown. That Discord Slayer, Galbrenna was it? She's bound to the Dark Tide. If she dared to hunt the Threnodian, she must know how to navigate its depths. Once inside, find her existence in the chaos. Reunite with her. She'll guide you forward. You catch on quickly. I believe you know what to do. Immerse yourself in her rhythm. Feel it, understand it. Find a trace of her within the chaotic frequencies. And when you find her, don't let her—
Rover, keep your wits about you once you're inside the dark.
Don't worry. I'll stick with her every step of the way.
Just remember you're not going in alone. When the time comes, we will be right behind
Believe in you all as you believe in me.
If you are ready, step forward. May the eternal sun light your path, and may it—
This looks brighter. Huh.
Whoa. I didn't think there's actually a whole other world. Huh? Anyway, let's focus. Like you know. Let me remember. Something about anchoring to the memories.
She's a mystery.
Yeah! Galbrenna's always like... She's there, and then whoosh!
In life, chaos, the hesitant shall...
It's that creepy guy again.
Little lamb, your hostility pains me. I came to aid you. Surely you've heard. The Dark Tide preserves memory. Her past is scattered through its depths. Time...
Then we'll just go find them ourselves.
Leviathan lurks in the depths of this world. Building it, this place is molded by the journeying paradise's frequency. A vision of perfection, unmarred by flaw. But behold, the Dark Tide's true face. A world of hatred, fear, and despair.
Much more
the world your
purple.
kind call Leviathan merged paradise and hell with its power of assimilation, cloaking rot in radiance. Yet the mask is flawed. The paradise is incomplete. These twin worlds, countless souls, caught between light and shadow, adrift without rudder or self. Not yet. Save its light. I will guide you. Walk with me through this wasteland. If you wish to see her, then walk her path. You will hear despair's screams. See the dead beg. We share an enemy. We need you. Her plan is bold, but an unwanted frequency has mingled into the Dark Tide. But for now, you have no choice, do you? Come, little lamb. Open your eyes, sharpen your claws.
Gotcha.
The flow of time here is slower than in your world. We have plenty of it. Be patient, little lamb. I shall keep watch over the outside. Speaking with you through the mark of the Dark Tide saves me—
Is that Galbrenna up ahead?
I won.
Did you see that? That resonance ability? Can a child really win?
She'll be a force to be reckoned with. Perhaps it...
Damn it. I was so close. If it hadn't been for the difference in our resonance ability, what did you do to get
My power?
It's always been there.
Born with it. I can't take it. I trained harder.
I know. You're all stronger than me, and all worthy opponents.
Are you mocking us? People like you, born lucky, never understand.
No, they are stronger than me, in body and in spirit. Why? Why was I the only?
For those who cannot stomach defeat, even sincerity tastes of cruelty. Fate is never fair. It bestows gifts without reason.
So she is from Septimont. Why did she leave? And why has she stayed away? Her resonance ability was bright and radiant back then.
The curse of the Dark Tide. Had she returned untempered, with curse still unclaimed as gift, Renacita would have burned for her folly.
You claim to stand against Leviathan, yet you speak so coldly of human lives.
The two are not in conflict. Many a mighty alliance has thrived on loathing alone. And I am a tacit discord. A devourer
Sometimes
and killer by need. We each take what we need. She too accepted my gift. Left to her own strength, she would have fallen long ago. Do not be so eager for answers. Go live them.
Influenced by...
She carved a path through this underworld for you. But the true danger does not lie in shadow. It hides. I was right about you. Beneath that calm shell beats a heart that burns for battle. Perhaps you have heard of the great dark tide that swept through Septimont 16 years ago. It swallowed her whole. Once touched by the dark tide, a human's resonance ability and frequency are devoured. Piece by piece.
I was just in Oak Hollow. Where am I?
Because the Dark Tide loved you, but you rejected its gift. Now, it will consume you.
Arcadia!
You could have risen above us all. With your gift, you might have become the hero of heroes. Why did you stop? Why did you reject it?
Honestly, I never understood why. I've asked myself again and again what you once told me. The real strength comes from the heart, not from outside. And someone else said the Dark Tide twisted me into a monster. People ran from me.
Well said. My frequency is nearly gone. Looks like I'll never get the chance to surpass you now. So take what remains of my strength. Live on. Live for me. Live for all of us.
But why give this to me?
You're not completely lost yet. You still have a chance to escape. More than any of us. And this...
Within the Dark Tide lies fate itself. No one...
I always knew. You... quiet as you seem. If I didn't want to admit it before. But in the arena, you didn't beat me with power. You beat me The fire in your eyes, it doesn't lie. That's why I believe you'll see it through. So live with pride, head held high, free and unbound. Live for us and prove to fate that it can be the fight.
Curious creatures, humans, always resisting fate, entrusting all their hopes to a single soul, just to prove they will not bow to. Yet her power was corrupted. Back then, she was weak, as powerless as a little lamb to be slaughtered.
But she still escaped. How?
She was born through death. Come.
Born through death.
The traces and...
Leviathan hides its the Sentinel's power. You use it to sever the...
Oh.
Good. If resistance comes, let that power be your blade. A journey into the abyss allows no return. It is a path ordained. To rise, one must first learn to fall. So it was for her. I remember. When her resonance ability was corrupted by the dark tide, she fought with nothing but instinct and flesh. She clawed through monstrosities until she stood before me. Her frequency was nearly consumed. How rare. A mortal here. It shall gnaw upon...
I know. The dark tide.
To claim a divinity's power.
It's already flowing inside of me. These false frequencies need me to survive. Then I'll show it who's the real...
Thy own kind wished for thy survival.
So I can truly...
To seek a life true, while death surrounds.
Then I'll show you. Fate. It may be loud, but I don't think it's that strong. I don't build...
To wield the dark tide against its spawns. Fascinating.
Within the dark tide lies fate itself.
It hurts.
Carry our strength and our final live with pride.
Human flesh remaineth ever feeble. This broken vessel's frequency is sundered and shattered. Yet this is indeed a chance of an eon. I shall give one final push.
You helped her escape the dark tide.
You are free to see it that way. But I made no vow that... Still, I never did grasp what she meant.
If you can't tame the power you carry, you'll only be dragged along by it. That's not... She carried the same will they did. Even if she failed in that wish, she'd pass that flame on.
Beyond my understanding. But mark this. Without my boon, she'd never have come this far. Her defiance has drawn divine attention. Though she escaped, the Tidespawn still hunt her. Her fate will catch her eventually. To spare Renacita further calamity, she fled to distant lands, corrupted by the Dark Tide and losing all her power. At first, she could do naught, but she was clever. Learned to track the movements of tacit discords through the Dark Tide's fluctuations. Even when barely holding herself together, she roamed the wilds, warning others of the doom to come. But men seldom listen to a girl who 'twas easier to believe she brought disaster. Some even said her flames were from Galbrenna, the legendary tacit discord.
So, Galbrenna was originally a tacit discord's name?
A fiend of ever-burning flame. A monster who spread fear and hatred across the land, luring humans into the fire for her own cruel delight. She borrowed that name and saved many in its guise. But the Dark Tide saw no more after she escaped. So...
The flames! She's Galbrenna! The flame demon!
Time is running out.
Disguised as Galbrenna, use their fear to drive them out. But alas, this time, the true Galbrenna had come. So long as hatred burns, such frequencies shall nurture her rebirth. Run as you always do.
Chimera, give me your devouring power. If I can consume her, I can end her rebirth.
You dare bargain with me?
This is a threat. Without me, you die too.
You would not dare.
Hunt with me, or die with me. Your choice.
You know the cost.
Then before that, I'll tame you. But for now, that undying demon will fall beneath my blade!
Let's go.
This name is now mine.
Let's go.
To wield this cursed fire with sanity, you will suffer considerable pain. Is it worth it?
Let's go. The hunt continues.
To consume that flame demon, she surrendered more of her frequency to me. Thus, our pact was sealed.
So she became what she is by endlessly feeding on task.
A pact always has a price. Should she fail to feed me fresh frequencies, I shall feast on her soul, piece by piece, till naught remains. So she hunts, without a weak tacit discords are but tasty morsels. Only the strong may stand beside me. If to crave unorthodox power, yet cling to her humanity, 'tis a savage clash of...
You'll devour her frequency. Be reborn through her.
I helped her once broken vessel with my own frequency. Enough to survive the dark tide.
No. It was the souls of those humans who saved her. You just saw an opening in her broken frequency and slipped in. Admit it. You just wanted to escape the dark tide, didn't you?
I do not deny it. After centuries, a door opened at last. And she bore a soul unshaken, even at the board. Besides, suffering is a gift. Through it, she learned the true meaning of strength.
To endure and overcome suffering is what's worthy of yours.
Fate showed her countless tragedies, stirring her compassion, but robbing her of the power to save. They gave her a second life, but what I offered was a path to wrest her strength back from fate. She walks this path with zeal, never resting, as if every misery in the world were born of her own weakness. Oh, and there are 4 more like me in her now. Ah, I almost forgot. Of course.
At this point, Galbrenna feels like her true name. But what was her real name?
That you must ask her.
Damn, that kicked up.
You came.
Hope I'm not too late?
Not too late, not too early. Right on time. One side each?
Exactly. One side each.
Guardian of the Dark Tide. Mortal. We meet again. I tried to clear the path for you, but that thing got in my way.
You handled all the monsters along the way by yourself?
More or less. Too many roads led here, and I couldn't be sure which one you take. So I wanted to make it easier, whichever way you chose.
You've already helped, more than enough.
So have you. There were things I couldn't have done. One last thing.
You didn't have to go so far, Discord Slayer. Take what's left of me. This flicker of a soul won't last much longer anyway.
Just hang in there. I'll find a way to save your frequency.
You don't have to carry it all yourself. Sometimes, it's okay to lean on someone else.
Thank you.
Human frequencies dull the pain of absorption. Why not let them serve a purpose? Burn them before they turn.
I did it because I wanted to. Not everything needs a reason.
Dignity for the dead, hope for the living. What separates us?
Ha! I gave you power, not so you would squander it on sentiment. Unleash your true nature. Terror, slaughter. That is what you are made for.
Your time's up. Crawl back to where you belong.
Looks like you've got him on a leash.
Taming him isn't the hard part. Becoming stronger than him is. Oh, and keeping him hungry enough to feed on my terms.
Do not mistake this for triumph, Galred. This battle will not end until one of us is dead.
It's quite moody.
Let him howl. Humans don't kneel to beasts. That power you used, was it the Sentinel's power of separation?
I like the games
incredible
that
little
you've
one.
been playing for about
No wonder
more than 3
Cartetia
hours.
had the nerve to propose such a mad plan.
Remember to
Even
get up.
here,
No,
the
I will not.
Paradise's frequency isn't stable, which means Leviathan hasn't completely seized control.
You bear the Dark Tide's power, but you are no Harbinger.
Good. We can avoid a lengthy explanation. If you're looking for the Harbinger too, you must... It was meant to remain restrained by the Sentinel, but I feel it stirring again. I followed its frequency.
Most of Leviathan's power resides in me, but a fragment escaped. I've been tracking the one who carries that power.
That gem was cast into the Dark Tide. If this is where things are at, that leads to Leviathan is about to resurrect. Freed from the Sentinel's hold, it's returned to its primal state in the Dark Tide. Like water, it...
Or we can use me. Leviathan's instinct will draw it to reclaim what was once part of itself.
But that godhood has fused with your humanity.
That's exactly how we trap it. When Leviathan awakens, it won't distinguish. If I offer my humanity, I'll become an anchor, give form to formlessness, and trap its frequency in one place. And if it's now hiding in the Dark Tide, I know you have a way of sending my humanity into it, right?
And I suppose you know the cost.
I do. But I have faith in those who strive to protect this land. The Dark Tide can't read either one of our minds. Only we can Discord Slayer. Let me be your first bullet.
When the time comes, I'll kill you in front of them. To convince Leviathan of your necessary death.
Then I shall leave the rest to you. Thank you for choosing to be misunderstood, hated, and for putting your life at risk.
With the Sentinel's Sword of Divinity, we split her godhood from her humanity, leaving the divine within her. Then, I fired the Dark Tide bullet to consume her frequency and send her humanity into the Dark Tide.
I really panicked back there. In the same point.
Leviathan can't truly distinguish the signals it receives. It's blinded by what people believe. By tricking the one closest to the Blessed Maiden into accepting her death, we lowered its guard. Now that Cartetia has trapped its frequency, all that's left is to gather strength, reach the Paradise, and finish Leviathan.
Don't tell me you're going to kill Leviathan alone.
Even I'm not arrogant enough to think I can take that. No apocalypse is ever stopped by a lone hero. It's always a difficult struggle. In this hunt, my part is to clear the way while the others prepare, set the aim, and fire the first shot.
But what if...
Maybe I'm gambling. People freeze up facing the end. Fear takes hold. Even those brave enough don't always get that blessing of fate. But if there's even the slightest chance to stop a disaster, I'll take it. Even if I stand alone. All I need to know is that when I drained the last drop from my glass, I had the guts to pull the trigger. Worst case, I stay trapped in the Dark Tide, holding Leviathan back a little longer. That's a price I'll pay. But I think I bet on the right people.
Some of us might use the word trust.
I can sense Augusta's Anchorstone. It lies beyond this well in the deeper realm of the Dark Tide. But the deeper we go, the stronger Leviathan's mental interference will be. Here, wear this.
Ooh, that's nice.
This cassette tape is a rare find from Lohai Roy. It preserves your most innate frequency. Perfect for what's ahead. I don't know how it works, but it's a good time for music, wouldn't you say?
Does the song have a name?
They're usually named after the one who recorded them.
So your real name is...
I'll tell you when this is all over. Call it a promise. A promise that we both make it back in one piece.
Man.
If you're ready, let's go.
Ooh, the music. Hell yeah.
You know how to use the Sentinel's original power, don't you? Then change the world if something gets in your way.
Ow. Whoops. Okay, me.
Why are there so many enemies here?
Leviathan's kindred. It created them itself. Nothing more than empty husks.
What should we do? Should we avoid them?
No. We slay them all.
I knew you'd say that.
They need no mercy. Their rest awaits. By my trigger. Enter Hell's Gate!
Scorched to earth!
Bang! Hey!
Well, that guy can do this forever. Essentially.
Bathe in flames. Behave now.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound. Down with the curtain!
Speak of the devil. I'll show you.
The gates of hell!
I'll geld you double. The flames roar. More bullets for you.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound.
You can't escape me. The hunt ends here.
Time to go.
Love her.
Swift and resolute. None shall whisper. Shadow descent.
Speak of the devil. Rise from hellfire! Tainted hellfire!
Devour them all!
Let's settle the score!
Swift and resolute. One with the sound.
Gotcha. I've come to send you to your grave.
Fresh.
Another mortar thrown at us. Oh, bring it on. This song is about to hit the chorus.
Ow.
slow.
To hell with you!
Swift and resolute. It's over.
Some faint melodies disrupted the rhythm. Try switching worlds. Finally, we've arrived. The true gateway to hell.
I like how she said try. Okay, so it's automatic. You mean the whole switching world?
Shining with your love, we stand united with hearts full of joyous loyalty.
The dead grow tongues and sing if the journeying paradise reaches our world. Everyone in Rinas...
Look at them, lining up to flatter without Leviathan's wisdom. Feeble minds like theirs are fit only to be
ceaseless worship, stripped of meaning or soul.
all to gather more believers to be drawn into Paradise's maw. Then they'll go claim their due from Leviathan.
Even with the tape's help.
Why don't take your silence, wretched souls?
Seems Chimera still commands some authority here.
Coming back here feels like coming home. Leviathan was right about one thing.
Oh. It is actually time to... I do have to call the quiz. So, what? 3.5? I'll wait till the full 3.5 then. Talk to them. No.
We're here again.
The Styx Lake. A myth once whispered in Septimont, now carved into reality by Leviathan. Those touched by the Tidespawn often begin to see things. Hallucinations. And this lake is usually the first they find. Anger, sorrow, pain. Leviathan reads the depths of our hearts. And from them, it births this river of memory. What you see here is a part of you. The river mirrors what you fear most. There. Do you see it? At the edge of this underworld. That's the journeying paradise.
Through me, walk the path of glorious ascension. Through me, enter the city of eternal bliss.
No matter how Leviathan dresses it up, it can't hide the truth. It's a liar, twisting souls and selling a paradise of lies.
This lake, it's not quite like how I remembered it.
The Styx Lake. A place where all souls meet. Some call it by another name. Main's Deep. Leviathan reshaped it through the dark tide, turning it into a furnace where souls are melted down and reforged.
A crude imitation of the Sentinel's way of giving form to remnant creatures. But Leviathan takes the souls devoured by the dark tide and forges them into its obedient kindreds.
Angry for those lost. You seem
nostalgic? No. What I carry is rage. A rage for vengeance.
This is where Chimera was born.
Do you mean me or us? Born from the fury that courses through the earth, rage cast my spine, and slaughter forged my chest. I've torn through countless souls, rained fire on fields, slept Leviathan. Its treachery dragged me into the dark tide. It twisted my frequency and forced me into an abominable. Since then, our frequencies gnaw and rend at one another. Torment without end. The agony wrought by its will, I shall repay tenfold.
That's what you
carving bone, feasting on marrow.
Speak plainly.
Nothing.
Chimera was Leviathan's first tidespawn, created by fusing the frequencies of 3 powerful tacit discords, the first of its kindred. Don't expect nobility from him. He has the gift of wisdom, but at his core, he's still a tacit discord driven by instinct. That vengeance is what broke Leviathan's leash. For now, our goal? These human frequencies. They're trapped in the Dark Tide's corruption, still clinging to their last shreds of will. Leviathan can do nothing but trap them here and torture them with the pain it's harvested. That alone is reason enough to slay it.
We end Leviathan, we set them free.
Exactly. Look, the anchor stone Augusta placed is just across the lake.
That's so far away, though. Do we fly cars?
The waters are dark with corruption.
Damn it.
Trying to cross would only rouse the Dark Tide.
Wretched souls, abandon all yearning for the light of paradise. As for you, the living have no place upon this river. Turn back. Seek another crossing. Leave this place and be not consorts of...
Beholder finds no anomaly. Long staff, eyes like burning coals. If Leviathan based this underworld on the old tales of Septimont, then this must be Charon, the ferryman of the dead. Its made-up characters only mechanically follow their scripted roles. Hand me that lantern-shaped terminal. I'll handle this.
Whence comes your pride that you would defy mine?
We come by the highest will's command. By divine pardon, we shall cross to honor the dead and to return hope to the living.
Please, Ferris. Do you think you are? Please ferry us.
A vessel for the dead bears not the weight of the living. If you would cross, cast off the...
The old stories say Charon favors gold and jewels. If the living seek passage, they must offer a fortune deemed worthy.
The accursed sure awaits all who fear not divinity. have arrived.
That was surprisingly smooth.
True.
I had the beholder on him the whole time. My instincts keep telling me something's off. We'd better stay sharp. The anchor stone is just ahead. Let's go activate it.
Oh, it's from what they gave me.
Its energy has been reshaped by the Dark Tide. We'll need the Sentinel's power to purify it before activation. Gotcha! Hey! Ha!
Ooh. Damn sexy.
The hunt ends here!
Time to go!
More bullets for you!
Damn. Wait, where'd the treasure go? Oh, there it is.
The hunter finds their prey.
Is there more? Hold on. No. How is it still like that far away? Or is it this one? Oh, no, it's this one. And then I believe we're gonna like, protect it.
It's done. The terminal's comms should be restored. Let's contact Augusta.
Yes, we saw it. The anchor stone has been activated. Sooner than expected.
I think
My
after this
family's
cutscene,
potions are
this
ready,
one I'm gonna cut
But
it.
please, a word. It's been crafted from the Threnodian's venom. Outside the corruption's reach, it induces hallucinations, warping your senses and clouding judgment. If you aren't immediately entering the Dark Tide, I advise you all not to drink it.
Damn, that's a lot of
defenses
people.
are holding. And no major fluctuations in the Dark Tide for now.
It's like the Avengers all over again.
Everyone.
Wait! An intense frequency suddenly. It's moving towards the Western Front.
That's garbage.
Is this the best the mighty gladiators of Septimont can offer? A grand finale deserves grandeur. How can such a dull act satisfy the audience? Oh, yes! Now this is a scene fit for the final act.
Ooh.
Blades do not discriminate. Leave. This one's mine.
That is very true. Blades do not discriminate. They will cut everyone.
Fallen so low, they now send a blind man to die.
Prisoner Scar of Jinzhou. Surrender now. One strike is all it would take to end you. Surrender, and you may be spared pain.
Oh, in an epic play such as this, I refuse an early exit.
My orders were to bring you back, dead or alive. I never planned on bringing you back alive. Your head belongs to me.
You're too late,
Ooh, we had to...
defender of Guanlong. Beneath the dark tide, it stirs once more. All hope will be swept away.
You talk too much. Answer my call. Behold this blade. Vanish. One strike. Settle it all.
Ooh, I like that.
Behold this blade. Step forth.
Dude, level 100 Scar any... Oh. Dude. Blind man for the win.
All this time, your eyes fixed on the tide. Never once did you see the threat in the sky. Annihilation. Right on time!
Uh-oh. This is bad.
The connection was cut. The Fraxidus really sent two overseers at once.
For Lova and Scar. Their appearance was too well timed. Like they knew our strategy. No matter. The Dark Tide was just unleashed because of the Fraxidus' interference.
Trust them. Their will is stronger than the corruption.
The Anchor Stone has been activated. It will guide them through the dark.
Watch out!
Fret not. Soon you and your companions shall reunion. Your journey ends here. What is writ by fate shall
God
not
damn it, Kara.
be swayed.
Charon. You're becoming more of a carrot
The
than a
Fraxidus
Charon.
must think highly of us. No wonder the Beholder couldn't read your frequency. It can't pierce something as ancient as the concept of death. I've seen many who can use their forte to mimic or create, but to perfectly replicate another's frequency and even forge an entirely new bot, there's only one person who can do that. The thousand-faced survivor. the grand architect of the Fraxidus, Schwarzlock. But I doubt that's your...
The children have toiled to screed this ground. I have slumbered in shadow for too long. This old vessel, you are our honored guest. The path of return is...
You ferried us across only to bar the return. Well... the answer is plain to see. No one is going to stand in our way.
Violence is not mine to seek. Yet the role of...
Leave him to me. Go. Knock upon the gates of paradise, and let its bells toll through the dark to guide their way. I'll find a way. Once it's done, I'll catch up. Remember our promise?
Yes, I remember. Oh, she's so sexy.
So long as one of us reaches paradise, hope lives on. Go!
Very well.
Looks like it's just the two of us now, Rover.
We can't give up. Not as long as there's hope.
Right. I'll fight by your side till the end. Look! Path to paradise is just ahead. If we push through them, we're almost there. We'll make it.
The show begins. Bad timing.
Oops.
One with the sound. Dark Tide's influence is getting stronger. Are you all right, Abby?
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, I'll make it quick.
And here's where we're gonna leave off. It is almost pretty much midnight for me, and I have work in the morning. So we're calling it here. I don't know if there's anyone playing. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone playing. Wuwa at this time. So let us just raid a friend of ours. And I think I know exactly who. So let me just exit this. Yeah. Oh. I'm here. Boop. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and letting me be your background noise as you do other stuff. Let's go ahead and let me do if I can do the raid message. But let's go raid to Minnie. She's currently playing some So let's go show some love to Minnie. As always, a Ziggy raid, Sophie's Security the 2. Next stream hopefully will be Wednesday. I am on a slightly early shift. So hopefully I'm not too tired when I get home. But yeah, next stream will be Wednesday, hopefully. And I'm thinking either we do more wuwa or we go ahead and do more Marvel Rival comp grind. We'll see. I don't know what I'm feeling the day of. Alright guys, thank you again, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye.